Can still hear me, Chan? Yeah, it's like if I put the mic right by me. You hear me now? You seeing the stream? That's how you make money, son. All right, I'll come in. I'll come in.
Check my volume. Yeah, that's good. Sure. Check. Mic check. Mic check. 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 Check.
Testing, 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 testing. Testing, testing, testing. Test. 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 No. I'm trying to fix it. But you hear chat? You can hear chat? Chat says something?
Mic check. Mic check. 1 3.
Yeah. It's weird. Yeah, you're allowed. Say it again. I'm not hearing you. Okay.
Mic check. Mic check.
So I hear you clearly. Is that he's good? I know. Test,
Test.
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 test. Any better? Whitney? Any better? Whitney? Whitney! Oh shit, you can't hear me. Oh, no, I guess you're not hearing me any better, are you? You know. Of me speaking or you? Oh, mute Twitch. Mute Twitch. Yeah. Yeah. Hmm? In his mind. Yeah, that's what he was telling me. You need the car songs? You can see the yeah, I'll fix it for next week. Right now, I'm not getting volume or loud enough. Like I have to shout for them to hear on the stream. All right, let me see something. Final test, final test, final test. You hear me? Huh? Loud?
Okay. Will I be able to hear?
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. We're joined for another exhibition race here with the Jamaica Sim Racing Association. Currently, the race is on the way. We're off to a bit of a late start due to some technical inconveniences caused. As the race currently stands, we have Rickford leading the way from Williams with Mark Anthony Eaton in third, Ropo in fourth, Clark fifth, Jaden Harrison sixth, and McLennan bringing up the rear. I am joined by my broadcast partner Andrew. Andrew is currently getting up to speed, so he'll be joining us momentarily. So the race today is taking place at Sonoma Raceway. We are using the World Touring Car Championship version of the circuit. The full circuit is 2.52 miles, 12 turns, and lap record 1 minute 27 seconds, set by Daniel de Jong in 2012. The touring car version of the circuit is 2.5 miles flat.
Jsra? Jsra. Will you be switching? You're switching? Okay.
We are 2 laps into a 45-minute race. The race is not covered by lap numbers, it is covered by duration. So we will be going for another 41 minutes 23 seconds until the check-on flag. As things stand at the moment, Rickford leads from Eaton, Williams in third, Roper fourth, Harrison fifth, Clark sixth, McLegan bringing up the rear. The gap from first to third is covered by 2.8 seconds. That looks like where the battling will take place. We will continue to watch to see what unfolds.
It's not holding a document for me. No man, man, take it serious, man. I want you. That's for nice, man. I want it. Second time we did that to me, you know. I know.
As things stand right now, Rickford seems to be checking out in front. There's a battle heating up between Williams and Eaton, as Williams is putting pressure on the back of Mark Anthony Eaton right now. We will follow along with Eaton as he tries to shake Williams. but he is being pressured. Williams looking for a move down the inside, and he seems to be taking that position from Eaton. Let's see if Eaton can respond.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Sorry for the delay, we're experiencing a bit of technical difficulties. So Rickford has been overtaken by Williams. We're about 7 laps. Okay, Rickford seems to be closing the gap on Williams. However, not sure what happened to Eaton. Eaton seems to be having some kind of difficulty. Now we have Kale putting Eaton under some pressure. He has been falling off. He's now a second, an additional second off the pace of Rickford.
We're just doing a check. Can both of us be heard? So I'm being heard. Go ahead, Andrew.
Check. Check. Hearing. Oh, it's an lady.
All right. So, ladies. Right, so we're trying to get up to speed as we're having some technical difficulties here.
What an afternoon.
Indeed, indeed. However, let's try and get back to some racing as we are now watching Williams comfortably out in front, followed by Rickford in third and Ropo in fourth. McLegon is a lap down, and with all of the technical difficulties, I'm not sure when that happened.
Eaton seems not sure what's happening with him or his car, but he's each lap he seems to be losing like half a second. He's now at 22. seconds behind Rickford.
Yeah, and at the start of all of this, they seem to be doing similar lap times, but the lap times have fallen off for Eaton. He was running mid 134s before, now seems to be running in the 135 lows. So let's see if it's a management strategy or if this is actually the true pace of the car.
You could be right, because last race, Park did the same thing to us. Had us thinking that he was off the pace, but in the latter part of the race, he came right back to win it.
Indeed. But I know Eaton had some time struggles last time out, so maybe this is a different strategy to be taken given his struggles last time. There's one mandatory pit stop for the duration of this race. The pit window is now open and will be closed in what looks to be 25 minutes. Roper is currently in the pits, taking his one and only pit stop. Let's see if this is now the window where everybody will start taking their pit stops, given potential tire wear or whatever strategy they're employing. Rickford in the 133 seem to be trying to put pressure on Williams out in front. He's closed up about a second in the last lap and change.
Khalil Rickford and Williams. They're very close now.
Yeah, Rickford has been trying to close up that gap, and he seems to have closed right up, and now he's applying that pressure to Williams. This is the battle for the lead. We're following on board with Rickford as he is chasing down Daniel Williams.
It would be interesting to see the pit stop strategy between these two right now.
It would, as we're not. Their times seem to be varying very wildly, coming from a 133 the lap before to almost a 135 on that lap.
Williams using as much track as possible in his attempt to evade Rickford here. As far as going onto the grass.
I think he might have just run wide coming out of that corner because the gap has closed up significantly just out of that one corner.
Oh, 3. Yes, Rickford is really shaving up time. Williams here. Eaton now seems to have stabilized, actually gaining a few seconds now. Seem to have reclaimed 2 seconds on the pack leaders. Not sure if that's as a result of the battle between the two, or he is implementing some sort of strategy, as we said, that we're not sure about, because he's definitely should be a top contender in this race.
Indeed, it does seem to be because the front two are battling, because as they offer defense and attack, time will be lost between the two of them. So we will continue to monitor that gap, but in the interim, half a second between these two. Let's see if it gets any closer. So we're looking at the two Guyanese out in front battling it out as the two Jamaicans behind are trying to get back into this race.
To be maintaining or performing well under the pressure of Rickford, because he seems to be losing time once again. Still maintaining a half a second gap, but
Rickford seems to have gotten a very good exit out of that corner, so there might be a chance that he could have a look. Maybe not. Gap does seem to hover at around half a second, but these two are battling it out here for the lead. Maybe we'd like to see Rickford get more aggressive here in trying to make a move on Williams for the lead, as he just seems to be holding steady in that half a second gap. And maybe he has heard me as he's having a look around the outside. No luck. Williams putting up a defense there, trying to keep ahead in this race.
Roper now a lap down.
I think that
I'm
is-
not sure.
I think given his pit stop, that may be the reasoning behind his being a lap down, as I don't think any of the top three have pitted just yet. As Williams looks to be coming into the pits now for his pit stop, giving Rickford the lead. We'll see if we catch back up to that battle later on. Williams has emerged from his pit stop almost directly behind Mark Anthony, in a second off his pace now. Let's see if a fight is on between these two, or if it's just going to be a difference in tire wear to allow Williams back through.
Williams seems to be closing on Eaton now.
Yeah, those fresh tiles seem to be working quite nicely for him.
Lovely exit by Eaton. Eaton unfortunately made a mistake. And Williams has taken advantage of it. He now leads Eaton by half a second. Eaton finally making his pit stop. Hopefully can enhance how his race progresses. It's curious. It would be curious, Chad, to know exactly what has been affecting his race so far, because this is not typical of Eaton at all.
I think we could look at maybe the potential that his setup is a little bit off, or whatever other factors. Maybe the tire wear is affecting him a little bit differently than everybody else. Let's see if on fresh tires he looks a little bit better. But it could very well be that his setup just is not working the way he expected it to work in these conditions.